YouTube eventually. Hey everybody, it is Kim Q of DailyQTips.com coming to you out of Atlanta, Georgia. And I just wanted to hop on and talk to you guys about stamina and whether or not you have stamina. Now, I know it's late night and I might get people who are thinking the wrong type of stamina. So let me just go ahead and tell you right quick. I'm talking about like stamina that means, energy beyond fatigue. That type of stamina. And guys, that's so important, especially in the profession that I am in, because what happens is when you don't have stamina to endure, see, what we have to do is we have to learn to master the mundane. Oh my gosh, is that Andre? Oh my, is that Andre Polidor? I can't see, the bubble is so small. But guys, we have to learn to master the mundane and master the monotonous. And for most people in life, their job is mundane or monotonous. Not everyone, but for quite a few. And so for them to do a business after hours, they're always looking for it to be exciting and new and fresh and And when that does not happen, a lot of times they find themselves jumping from one company to another. And so when I say, do you have the energy, the slash stamina to sustain, I mean the stamina to sustain in the start and throughout the race. Because see, a racer who comes out the gate strong, nobody remembers them if they don't finish the race strong. You can come out and be number one, but at the finish line, if you're the last one, no one's going to celebrate you. So it's not just about how you start, it's about how you endure and persist throughout the entire race. And I'm telling you guys right now that stamina is something that stamina and energy are something that you really got to be conscientious of, because if you are working a job like the majority of people, then a lot of times you're tired. Okay, I don't care whether you're working minimum wage or whether you're working six figures, a lot of times you are tired. And if you work 8 hours, chances are nowadays you probably work closer to 9 or 10 even at your job, because so many jobs have it that you start at 9 o'clock and you get off when you're done. Not at 5. It's no longer like a 9 to 5 for many people. It's you get off whenever we say, whenever it's done, whenever the work is complete. And if you're in that scenario, goodness knows how many hours you truly work. But in the regular 9 to 5 scenario, let's say you work 8 hours. Ooh, excuse me. You might spend an hour on the front and the back end of those 8 hours in your commute. If you're in Atlanta, probably more like 2, right? So you can easily be at work. You can easily be investing 10 hours toward your work life. And then by the time you come home, if you get off at 5 and you get home by 7, or even if you get home by 6, you usually have just enough time to barely wind down, make dinner. Oh gosh, if you have kids and if school is in and they have homework, you barely have time to enjoy your family before it's time to go to sleep, to get up early enough to get in traffic to do it all over again. And so when people tell me that they are tired, it's not a revelation. I know that. You are definitely tired. You should be tired. But here is my deal. You cannot be so tired working for someone else that you are too tired to work for yourself. You've got to find the stamina. You've got to find the energy to fight for what you want, and not make it so that the person that you're fighting for, their dream, their journey, their whatever, that taps you all out, that drains you complete, so there's nothing left for you to give to not only you, but also your family. Hopefully that makes sense, because I'm telling you guys right now, every single day there are opportunities that people are invited to not only go to like our events, but and our events, to me, everybody's different, but to me, they energize me. I like being around people that instead of hating on you, celebrate where you're going, celebrate what you're doing, compliment you, and are on the same journey and the same path, which is a path and journey of not complaining, not being negative, not focusing on, not being a realist, in the sense that most of the time when someone says they're a realist, they're really a pessimist. I've just found that, okay? But I like that environment. That energizes me. If that's something that doesn't energize you, well then, hey, you got to find what does, right? But there are some people who never even give it a chance. They never even see if that environment is something they want to be a part of. You know why? Because they're too tired after work to go. And then there are others who aren't even too tired to go anywhere. They're too tired to dial numbers on the phone. from the comfort of their home. They are too tired to get on a call, to get information that could possibly change their lives. And guys, I want to do the math for you, okay? Because you got to realize this. The average person earns about $40,000 a year. That's about $3,333 a month, which works out to $833 a week, which is about $21 an hour, roughly $21 an hour if you make $40K a year. Now, once we take out taxes, you're probably closer to like 133. How did I get that? You're closer to $133 per day in earnings. Okay? Now that doesn't include gas, that doesn't include healthcare, that doesn't include whatever it is else. It's late, y'all, so excuse me. But that doesn't include whatever else is coming out of your check. So here is my point. For roughly $133 a day, the average American earns, you can look at that as that's how much I earned on my job, or you can look at it as that's how much your boss is paying you to give up your dreams. Are your dreams worth more than $133 a day? Do you have dreams bigger than $133 a day? If so, you've got to do something to find the energy to pursue those dreams, because the only alternative is that you stay at your job and a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, you won't be in the same position, because nothing is ever in the same place. Everything is constantly advancing, and nature is always growing, evolving, and going. So if you stay in the same place, you're effectively going backward. Okay? So if you don't find the energy and the stamina to pursue your dream after you're done earning your $133 a day, then you're going to go backward so much faster than you can imagine. And you'll be one of those people that gets to the end of their life and says, dang, I wonder what it would have been like if I should have, I could have. And I'm telling you guys, the time to start is now, because as you get older, as I said, things are constantly growing. As you get older, your energy goes down. Okay? Statistically, your energy goes down. You have less fight in you. You have less get up and go. You have less stamina. So this is the time to run after your dreams. I don't care how old you are. You're only going to get older with time. So you have more energy right now. Yeah, it's live, artists. it's live. But you have more energy right now than you will in the future. Okay? But for those of you who don't have any energy now, and you're in your 20s, you're in your 30s, you're in your 40s, you got to look at yourself and say, what is it that I'm doing? And I'm telling you for a fact, everything is by design. Okay? Everything is by design. Your boss purposefully has you in a job that drains the living life, just the life out of you, everything that there is. They leave you, for the most part, just completely exhausted, so that all you have enough, most of y'all, a lot of y'all probably get home and don't even feel like taking a shower, don't even feel like getting out of your clothes or taking your contacts out. Maybe some of you fall asleep on the couch because you're just that tired. Guys, let me tell you something now. You have to start now. You have to start putting things in your mind that will energize you. Okay? You've got to start putting things in your mouth that will energize you. Get food that feeds you, that feeds your body, that fuels your body, not fights your body. If you're at that job and you're sitting at that desk, don't you go to that vending machine and get a honey bun. You go get something that fuels you while you're at work, so that when you get off work, you still have that natural high to pursue what you want to pursue. Start putting something in your ear that will energize you. Your eyes, your ears, your mouth. Start putting things in these gates that we have. The eye gate, the ear gate. I don't know. I don't think it's called the mouth gate, right? But start putting things inside of you, anywhere that you can, that will fuel you, that will energize you, that will give you stamina instead of draining you and sucking you dry. I'm telling you, it is something that you got to start to do right now, because time waits on no one, and time is fast and fleeting, and so are your dreams. With every single day that passes that you're not pursuing your dreams, you subconsciously are kicking yourself in the pants like, dang on it, You let another day go by. And what happens is we get so frustrated with ourselves that oftentimes we seek to suppress those sentiments by doing things like escaping into a Pokemon game or reality TV or just mindless chatter with friends or the radio. The radio, someone said, is like bubblegum for your brain. Isn't that good? Hey, what's going on, Candy B? So, guys, I really, really implore you, please do not be sucked into these energy draining, non-productive activities once you get off of work. I get it that you're tired at work. I'm not trying to fuss with you. You should be tired at work. What I'm saying is start now. Start now to put things inside of your mouth, food that will give you energy. Watch things that will make you feel like, if they could do it, I can do it. Start listening to like empowering audios and podcasts to again make you feel like, ooh, if they did it, I know they're not better than me. I know they're not better than me. Hey, what's going on, Chezzy Boo? I always like it when I see your name. But start putting those things in your brain, in your mind, in your heart that will give you the energy to fight for what you want after you're done fighting for what someone else wants. There's nothing wrong with a job, but if that is your only strategy, please look around you at how many people are losing their jobs, or if they love their jobs, they're still being laid off even though they're great workers. Please just open your eyes. And then let me tell you this too, once you get the stamina to actually start on your journey, persist, guys. Persist. There are going to be some days, whenever you start anything that's new, you're in the honeymoon phase, and it's lovely, but you have to stay the course. Once that newness wears off, guys, persist with your company. Persist with your plan. Persist with your dream. There are going to be days when it's not easy, when you're fighting yourself, when you're fighting the people in your house, when you're fighting your friends, your family members, your team, whatever, but you still persist. You got to have stamina not just to start, but to stay. You got to have stamina to start and stay. Okay? See, professionals sit still and build. Only clowns jump around, y'all. And I'm telling you right now, there are people that want to do business with you, but they want to know right now that you are tried and true. They want to know that you're in it to win it. They want to know that if they buy from you a year from now, they won't be looking for someone else. I'm just saying. There are so many stories on MLM Nation of people who talked about their business blowing up after they were in year 3 of their company. And there are people that are at the top of their game, but they've been with the same company 7, 8, 9 years. They've been with companies until those companies went out of business, if they ever did. Or they really had to leave. But they didn't just jump around looking for the next bright, shiny thing. So guys, that's all I have for you. Yes, it's late, but I purposefully did this late at night because, again, if you're pursuing your dream, your passion, your goals, if you're on your journey toward freedom, not just financial freedom, but freedom in the truest sense of the word, then you're going to need stamina, and that's going to include staying up, burning this almost midnight oil. All right, so there you have it, guys. I hope you liked this video. Thank you for everybody that chimed in, gave me comments, hearts, and likes. Go ahead and share this video with someone if you think it can be of value or helpful in any way, shape, or form to them. And definitely connect with me over at DailyQTips.com. Once again, that's DailyQTips.com. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.